What it is, YouTube, is your boy Neezy coming back with another bullseye tutorial here today on the channel. I wanted to talk about A$AP Rocky's voice, and I wanted to do a little bit of a UAD console preset for free. So you guys will see it in the link down below, this UAD console that we're gonna build up today. So if you do like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check the links down below to support the channel. So when I think about a guy like A$AP Rocky, you know, he was literally one of the biggest rappers in the game. And respect to A$AP Rocky, you know, because he kind of like stepped back a little bit from rapping. You know, sometimes with certain rappers, they just keep rapping and rapping till like everybody's like, oh, we're sick and tired of this guy, get him out of our face. But he actually, you know, stepped away from rap on his own terms a little bit. You feel me? He signed Playboy Cardi, he doing other stuff, and I just wanted to talk about his sound. So when I think about a guy like A$AP Rocky, I think about when he used to rap like, pretty motherfucker, Harlem's what I'm repping, you feel me? Like he has so many hits, like bad bitches, that my fucking problem. Like he got so many incredible verses and an incredible voice. I want to talk about A$AP Rocky today. So a vocal chain for A$AP Rocky is something like, I would use like a telefucking 251, you feel me? And that's just because of the tone I'm thinking of A$AP Rocky's voice, because he says that he's a fashion killer, he a trendy nigga, you feel me? So he has this kind of like swag pimp type of energy to it. So maybe sometimes when you picking a microphone, maybe you want to think about the microphone kind of as like your aesthetic choice, you feel me? Like maybe you're like a model, you feel me? And you want to pick a certain type of shirt, a certain type of pair of pants, a certain type of shoes that kind of reflects your artistic vision. So that's kind of how I feel about microphones. So you guys that are thinking about microphones, you know, before you pick a microphone just solely based on the sound, also think about what is the character of a microphone. You know, study that microphone. Is it super bright? Are you trying to go for that super pop, you know, type of vocal? You feel me? Is it super dark? Are you trying to go for that grungy, that street type of, you feel me, type of tone? You feel me? They're all tones. And, you know, sometimes the way you show somebody a picture can change their mood. So that's how I feel about microphones. The 251 is a dope microphone though, right? Because it's a tube microphone, one of the greatest tube microphones of all time, created back in, you know, way back in the day. And the thing about the tube microphone, like a 251, it has a really nice, solid, thick mid-range, you feel me? It's really like a Thanksgiving dinner after you done ate all the food and everything. It has a really nice, solid belly, you feel me? A nice little poke, you know, that kind of really makes a vocal feel stable, you feel me? Because of that mid-range. That mid-range is so dense. And I noticed some rappers that use a 251, like Moneybagg Yo, like it kind of sounds like they cutting off so much of the super bottom off of the voice and just letting that mid-range be very prominent. That's how the vocals feel so crispy, but not skimpy at the same time, you feel me? Because the microphone, the component in the microphone, which is the tube in itself, is giving it a weight, you feel me? So the parts inside the car all have a function. You know, the stick shift do some shit, you know, the windshield wipers do some shit, you know, the spoiler do some shit. Everything inside of the microphone has a job to do. So a 251 really dope. And you know, just that tube component is also going to deharsh A$AP Rocky vocal. So, you know, a 251 is cool. You know, it comes with like a crazy heavy separate power supply because it needs a lot of gain. And that's why I like to use something like the UAD Sphere microphone, you know, rather than having to pay $10,000 for, you know, sometimes you can get it on sale for $800. You can emulate that type of microphone. And I know there's different variations of the 251 in the Sphere. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be looking at is the preamp and the compressor that I will use for A$AP Rocky vocal. I will use this Universal Audio 6176, which is kind of like a duplex. It reminds me of a duplex, you feel me? One house is on one side, which is the preamp, and the other house is on the other side, which is the compressor, you feel me? So you know, this is also a tube compressor, and I like how it kind of has like a little bit of an EQ in it, like a high shelf and a low shelf. And I probably would EQ A$AP Rocky's vocals on the way in, because, you know, when you use an EQ like this, an analog EQ is kind of very forgiving. So, you know, even if you just do like a click or two on an A$AP Rocky vocal, it would give a nice little bit of air, maybe around like a 10K, or even using something like the 7K will give a nice little bit of presence right out the gate as it's going into that DAW. And then I'm thinking about something like the FET compressor, you feel me, which is the 1176, and that's perfect for an ASAP Rocky vocal because he likes to do the triplets. Fuck go in it, you feel me? Like those triplet flows are somewhat fast, you feel me? So you might want a faster compressor that could keep up and do the dance with the flow of the rapper. Sometimes the LA2A, if it's compressing a little bit too much, or like a CL1B, you know, it could kind of be somewhat slow. It could kind of be like a grandpa that is taking a little bit too much time to let go of the hand of the vocal, you feel me? So a 76 would be good. You know, I would probably put it on the slowest attack, fastest release for an ASAP Rocky vocal, and that's kind of what we built right here inside of this UAD console preset, which is going to be for free. All right, so yeah, we have the preamp right here, and when I use the preamp, bro, I always use these settings, you know, like duck down a little bit of lows and duck down a little bit of highs. I only do it in the DAW because, you know, it's, you know, it kind of warms up the vocal a little bit. And then the 251 on the Sphere microphone would be just literally perfect, getting the vocals to sound nice and creamy. That tube on tube, you feel me? It's like sugar on sugar, you feel me? It's like cream in a coffee latte, you feel me? It's gonna give it that nice bit of sweetness. And that 1176 towards the end, you know, it's gonna be able to respond to the vocal. But of course, you don't want to ever compress too much, maybe like 1 dB. You feel me? Maybe at 1 to 2 dBs maximum, with somewhat of a average type of release. You know, a really fast release could start making the vocal pump. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video here today. I just wanted to speak about, you know, how I would approach an ASAP Rocky vocal. If y'all want me to do an ASAP Rocky preset, like a real preset, down below, tell me what song I should do, and yeah, tell me if y'all want me to do it. So down below also, you're gonna find that free UAD console preset that y'all can play around with, and you can track your vocals with it. So you know, I just want to say thanks a lot for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links down below to support the channel. Appreciate y'all. Now suggest more video ideas.